Making his way towards the A side, flashing to defend, he's only got the MP9 in hand. NiP have a huge lead here and think better of pushing towards long. Now flashing to rotate through, there's only 10 seconds remaining.
Phew, sigh of relief.
NiP will take the lead 2-1 as they make their way out towards long. Should be a guaranteed frag for Twist here. NiP with 4 players towards long. Nice headshot towards Rez, who probably goes down at this point. That's an AK given away. In these sort of rounds, it doesn't take anything of a crazy fake or a lurk required, to be honest with you. This is a risk of another gun being given away, but luckily fnatic haven't recovered that initial rifle. Golden and Brolan very low indeed, and another frag found. They're taking so many solo plays, and not a big fan of it myself. NiP should still win the round, but they're giving fnatic a little window of opportunity here, as we'll see Twist make his way towards the A side. One more kill might actually do it. It's more damage inflicted towards Twist. They are starting to crumble here.
They've got no HP. Why does this feel so hard? Another one, Brolan onto Twist. They're all so low. Damage, and another one dropping, and this time in favor of NiP. With 20 seconds though, that bomb has to go down, and they know it. A good shot would keep them suppressed. That's enough though. Plopsky just needs one more. It's down to Golden. He's already hit one. No HP with this AK. He picked it up to start it off. And fnatic, a full eco victory. That is quite the statement to make early.
Into the full eco there. That does not bode well for their confidence, that's for sure. Just to a very open map, and Twist does find a nice opening frag towards long. That's going to be flusher removed from the equation. Nice shot. He's actually sat on 0-5 right now, unable to really get going in his quarterfinals so far. 2 Kriegs, AWP for Twist, and he will be taken down by JW, who has the audacity to face towards T-Spawn. He does get legged in the process, but gives them a 4-4 to work with now. It'll be Golden, though, patrolling the short steps. He's got M4 in hand. Flash round is absolutely spot on, but he can't find the shot. Lekro manages to deny that, recovers the M4A4. It's going to be a 3 versus 4 in favor of the Ninjas here. Still need to make their way towards the site, but that's currently open. JW falling back towards CT Spawn. He might just be wanting to hold on to the rifle at this point, or the AWP in his case. Bomb to be planted, no problem. Once again, down to the minutiae of the round. 10 seconds remaining, but they are going for the retake here. That should be a frag for Plopsky, but Brolan, they'll absolutely destroy him there with a headshot.
JW will be there to try and trade. Back and forth they go. Lekro's only going to get one on the defense. Brolan, has he done enough? Rez remains. He's going to have to go further. He's got the kit. He's going to have to shoot through the box. It's a free defuse. It's another round for fnatic.
This looks so disjointed from NiP, Alex.
Going to have the first fight. You know, there's that Krieg in play from that round prior, and now it's the pressing fire converted. No, it's not. f0rest, a huge scout to take. Now they can continue their advance. The bomb will be coming from Plopsky, or will it? Crims eliminated on the push. This is much better from the Ninjas.
Round guaranteed, and NiP finally looking like themselves at that stage. Interested to see if NiP are going to start changing things up in terms of the pacing towards the mid stages of this T side. Been very slow and methodical so far. Dissecting towards short. JW though can hit the footsteps and nails the shot. He didn't even have vision there. f0rest will be removed, and it is going to be a 5 versus 4 now. fnatic start to fall back, trying to run the clock down to the best of their ability. 45 seconds remaining now. JW repositioning towards middle. Great awareness from Twist. He anticipates it, and it will be a 4-on-4. Time again, running low. Smoke towards the B site. Bomb though situated towards short. Plopsky trying to open things up as we get lower and lower on the clock.
Again.
Golden holding towards long, and that's actually the only player at the A side flusher actually in CT Spawn at this stage.
NiP are going to give me a heart attack. 20 seconds, they have to commit. It's all in. Cards are on the table, and the T's are towards the site. Let's see how they handle it. For now, flusher, he's using that smoke to his advantage. He's only got the CC, hoping for someone to drop CT. Now, good angle for Plopsky, can't convert. 8 seconds, the bomb needs to go down. That's Twist to make that happen. Rez, in the meantime, does win the battle on long. That's Golden eliminated and pressure relieved. I think that might just be the safe call, if not the reposition. Yeah, it does look like it. The Ninjas, they run that clock down, but they run that bomb site over.
He'll go for a backstab eventually, but here comes the final play. Bomb towards B, they're walking into the lion's den though. Where's the trade potential? 1 by 1. It will be too easy for him. It's not really calculated, it's not controlled, and that round should fall apart by virtue of the clock once again.
That is stunning work from Brolan. Admittedly, NiP on a silver platter, they serve up.
Now we're starting to pick up the pace. Lekro's had enough. He's going to push out towards long, but down he goes. CT's have full control of this position.
Crims, lovely connection, managing to eliminate Rez before Twist could get himself posted up. Keeps things in full favor of fnatic. Russia has managed to extend things, puts f0rest and Plopsky in dire straits. He's going to catch the edge of the smoke, and f0rest with a frag as well. They've got a shot at this, although it may be minimal. Oh, we can see the barrel. And Crims not going to be too threatened. Just get the frag, leaves f0rest 1 versus 3. Bombs in his grasp, or at least just in front of him. A stone's throw away. Golden's going to be providing some supportive utility as Crims looks to finish things off. f0rest That's one headshot. That's two headshots. 3 in the round from f0rest here on Swedish soil. He's been flying the Swedish flag for Counter-Strike for oh so many years and still doing it. Can he come up clutch? Round 9, JW left. He has the bomb. He has the bomb site, but doesn't have the information. JW is an unknown entity.
This is nice from JW now. He knows there's only 2 points of access here. Where he stays and remains in the B bomb site or leaves through lower B or T spawn. He's now watching the latter from the bottom of mid doors here. f0rest doesn't want to overthink this one. Needs to make sure that he has intel. He can confirm B's clear at this point. He's checked every position. His only threat now will be towards the tunnels, but that's actually incorrect because JW is walking towards the window right now. f0rest is assuming that he's there at that stage. Will make a little bit of noise, and that might be enough here for JW, and indeed it is. A little bit too easy for him. Perfectly played. You can Molotov the position, you can flash it. What will NiP go for here? They do challenge. Dry, actually. Don't want to telegraph their intentions. There will be the commitment. How has f0rest hit that shot?
That's just completely ridiculous. It looks like something out of fiction. A great start. Rez being pressured, though. It's a hard shot to hit. Will just cut down the health of the CTs on the approach. 25 seconds. Where's that bomb? Twist. Gonna be trying to plan for long. Great connection from Lekro's Deagle. That should be it. Rifle will be picked up for Lekro, but in the meantime, JW finding f0rest on long. Let's not forget, no armor in play for Lekro. That short rifle can be forced off, and now with JW falling, it puts all the pressure on Crims. Not much longer, though. NiP, that's one of the more believable and winnable rounds from the get-go.
Give it in the end. A buy here for fnatic, but a labored one. You can see them pushing off now, trying to find that first frag. They've at least got a trade here, but it's going to be advantage for the Ninjas. 4 versus 3.
And a similar game plan, actually, from NiP. Look at this, Lekro using that dribble smoke. They've thrown it a couple of times and not pushed out. Now, looking to catch them off guard. 2 to find. JW's keeping his teammates safe, but a missed shot. They can't expose any more on the B site. And now, oh, back to turn. Bomb is dropped. This looks like fnatic's all over. Plotski, he's low. Sent lower by f0rest, leaping off the box.
Yeah, Lekro keeps trying to initiate these solo plays, and when they have advantages as well, I'm not a big fan of it. It's not working out for him at all. I think he needs to avoid that if possible. Time, going to run out again. No chance of even plant here. Rez will get out, but he can't plant. The round's done, and he traces as well. Really quite awkward towards the end there from NiP. They're doing it again. 30 seconds here. It's going to be another scramble towards the side with one flash available to them.
Oh, here we go. Smoke deployed and a big leap in towards CT. Twist is going to try his luck, but Brolin feeling luckier. Great shot from JW, leaves just 3. 20 seconds as well. They can't do anything. Lekro perhaps has a chance. Rez will not have time to thoroughly clear long, and so it comes to this fight. Flusher looking to close the door. Just Rez, 10 seconds. It's going to be another for fnatic. Up middle though, Crims, he's got an idea, and knives are out, and frags are on the menu. Crims with 2 before he can be silenced, that's enough. Now the nade damage just sours it even more. Oh my goodness. Ripping this round away from the Ninjas in Pajamas are fnatic.
Yeah, we talked about both these teams seeming to respect each other a little bit too much on the server so far. Dust2 doesn't normally lend itself to that, but Crims has had enough.
Smoking quick response as well enables more for flushes to play around. The round is over. 9 to 6 on the half.
Position ready to crack things open towards lower B.
Oh, and he just gets a face full of lead immediately upon arrival from fnatic. Sends him packing. Rez looking to go pushing, and that's a big frag. Slowing things down for a moment. Twist, though, he's already paying the price from the early bullet. Now Brolin's looking to finish what he started, but Twist, he makes low HP work. It was flusher who threw the initial frag. Golden to convert. Now Rez has got another one. Looking to regroup and defend this site. First, he starts on long now, holding the cross. Oh, and another perfect shot from Rez. Damage from Twist. Doesn't even matter when he's hitting the headshots like that. Suppressing fire from Golden, but it's nothing. And NiP, a necessary round off the back of their star, Rez.
Presenting himself first as Bloxy tries to get towards the pit. He has done so successfully. Flashbang over the top, and the battle begins here. One player past the CTs. That's going to be Brolin. Opens things up, looking for his second here, and he absolutely nails it.
Plotski! He's not got enough bullets. 4 left. He'll be pressured down. Good damage onto Flusher. Twist, however, he's got no escape. He's going to be trapped on that car if he doesn't escape now. Bullets from long already, trying the cross, taking a wild shot, but it's enough. And fnatic bite straight back, aggression towards long, you said. They hear the pulling of pins and respond in kind. Considering some aggression here, this could be an overextension from Rez, but not if he's hitting shots like that.
Yeah, that's really nice from Rez there. Now he's starting to feel himself. He's starting to get into his own game, and we are 5 versus 3 in favor of the CT side. Surely they can pull this one off. It's going to be long control from Golden, but he hasn't got the bomb. He is alone at this point, looking to crack things open if possible. He'll spot a player towards short. Who will strike first? It's going to be Lekro with the controlled spray. JW and flusha remain here. They need to make their way up towards short. They found an access point after they take down Rez, but need to push through a smoke here potentially. Lekro, patient on the other side. If he gets one of these kills, that should be job done. He manages to find the first and continues to spray. It's another round confirmed for the Ninjas here. Do have 2 smokes and a Molotov. You usually see 2 smokes towards a catwalk position and flash over, but they're starting to reposition on the fnatic side here. Maybe a B splits in order, and f0rest is actually ready for that. He will get the first frag towards the mid area. And actually goes for a repeat here. Will he be challenging the doors once again? He absolutely will be. That's the bomb going down. He's set up for another, but can't find the shot. Bosky now with no smoke in position. He somehow goes down there. He had the advantage.
He had a distinct advantage. Looking to dig themselves out of this hole. Is Lekro, catches the tunnels. He can hear where they're coming from. Has to get the timing right. Good damage, and Lekro back-to-back 3Ks.
Right now.
So setting up behind that smoke and then executing through it. It's standard play. And not necessarily the standard outcome. flusha making sure of that. Molotov onto f0rest, catching Plopsky. That's the B defenders now. Now they can get that bomb. In a similar circumstance, it will be Brollan to punch in the digits. Smoke to try and set the retake up, enable them to play around it once the doors does dissipate. Lekro rotating into join twist. It will be Rez from Dark. They're going AWP for this retake. That is somewhat of a disadvantage, especially now coming from the door side of things. The duel, it's a great work, great flash combined with Rez push. Now puts flusha and Crims in dire straits, changes it with a Mac-10. Not necessarily the right weapon for the job, but he's made it work. Now Crims holds a perfect shot.
The denied vision, the flashbangs through, and a double kill from Twist. They won't win the round.
Safe pair of hands is Lekro and the push.
Leaving Lekro there alone, only with a Deagle, not the best weapon for multiple frags in this spot. If they overlook it, he might have a chance, and they have as well. He goes to the first kill here, and now only backup from his teammate. It doesn't arrive in time. Twist now to challenge with the AWP, flashes over. Decent one at that, but misses the shot. Now has to focus his efforts towards short, try and deny things here, but he's overwhelmed! Apparently not. He will take one down with him. It looked like an impossible scenario, but maybe that's an entry point for the CTs here. Rez waiting on the site. It could be enough here. We said the clock wouldn't be an issue. It's starting to be now, with 10 seconds remaining. It looks like Rez might have done enough there. He needs to stay alive as long as he possibly can. At this point, they can't even plant the bomb. They cannot, so he's done it. Rez has bought enough time. He'll be around for NiP at this stage. 12-11.
It does.
It was over. There was no chance. They were so isolated. There, the JW. He will answer back quickly. Finally, one of his shots connect, and that's going to be their cue to make a fast play towards the A side. But the looks of things, Golden wastes no time whatsoever. Up he goes, and Twist wasn't expecting it. They continue with the emphatic pace here. Flashbangs towards the A side. It's a 5 versus 3. Bomb will make its way up shortly. That's going to be on the short steps themselves. Bomb to be planted now. It's a 5 versus 3. Money low on the CT side. They probably have to save at this point.
It does seem like quick is a possibility in this round. Looking to stop that immediately was...
Doesn't want to be caught out here. Wants to hunt for intel if possible. A very difficult challenge to take towards the mid doors. He does plenty of damage towards Brollan, but outstays his welcome. And they will bring things back to a 4-4 and head towards a B bomb site.
They feel like that's one of the B defenders cut down to size. They would be right, but still to remain. It was a 3-2 split for the CTs. And that mid pincer, that test for Plopsky is about to come within the next few seconds. Molotovs, that's the sign. He's got to be good here. Finds the angle, but doesn't find the frag. Now to Lekro, and it's flushes Mac-10. So quick with that SFG. JWO under pressure, and enables Rez to find perhaps a little way in. Twist alongside him. This is the A players now looking to find a way back into the B site.
Well, it'll be up to Twist here. He'll deliver an HE, just lob it over the top, try and get it towards the window. He does a lot of damage towards Crims. He swallows it. And now it's a 3 versus 2, but there is a chance they can pull this one off. They do have that kit, remember. Both challenging towards the doors right now. They smoke towards the tunnels. Crims with a clinical shot towards the double doors. That should be enough as he inflicts so much damage towards Rez. He's got no choice but to get the hell out of there. It's going to be map point for fnatic at this stage, and surely he does not survive.
Rez that he can then punish fast from JW. He's going to get a nose full of lead, and nice response though. He stands his ground up against the hamstrung NiP buy, and actually f0rest, he knows he's got to bring the fight to them, but it doesn't look great. Brollan, he extends the lead from fnatic, and Crips, he's looking to finish things. Eliminated by Twist and the MP5. Lekro, he did some great work, and that's another one with the Deagle. His weapon of choice. So proficient with it. There's a gap for him to try and find the line, but flusha can see through too. Cross with the bomb though is golden. Yeah, this looks all but confirmed. Lekro's the only one that could possibly shift the tide of battle. It's a hard fight. Plopsky wins it with the UMP, but it's traded and no kit, no time, no hope for the ninjas in pajamas. And it's converted. fnatic will take the first map. Certainly some fans happy about that.
The hell out of there.
Yeah, gets the information though. That's kind of the role of the ramp player, and surviving, never mind having a chance at a frag here. He's getting overwhelmed though, still finds the frag. No armor, no problem. 1 for 1. Bomb can go down. I say can being the operative word. Roland had an opportunity to contest. Instead though, NiP have taken the lower site. f0rest is the one to initiate some aggression. 3 remain for the CTs. Crims from behind. The backs are turned and flusha draws blood. First for the ninjas, but Lekro and Vents will keep things under lock and key. This round should be all good for the pajama ninjas. Just a final bit of housekeeping for f0rest and Lekro. flusha to challenge, no kit, and f0rest gets the double kill to put ninjas on the board early. Reminiscent of Dust 2 at this point as the clock starts to go down. JW finishes what he started on Twist. Puts it to the 4-4, now accelerating. That's f0rest with the AK. Does deal with Brollan, down to flusha. 25 seconds, he gets the first onto f0rest. 7 bullets in the clip, surely not another one. Lekro's low. Golden and Crims though. They could somehow pincer in towards f0rest on main. They'll clear it together. A sweep of both mice enables Golden to make it a 2v2, and they are low here, Henry. Golden, if he hits this shot, Lekro will tuck himself in towards the CT vent. Plopsky on site. Smoke arrives just when it needs to.
Yeah, good smoke there. That should give them a slight advantage here. But like you said, 1 bullet will take them out of the equation. Time ticking away here for the CTs. Remember, they have no kits available now. An AK-47, the pre-fire comes in. It's going to be Plopsky running the bomb site. The defuse will be close, but it looks like fnatic have done enough here. It is going to be 1-1, presumably. It looks like they're absolutely fine. And NiP, once again, a slow approach on their anti-force buy situation. They get tagged up.
We highlighted just how important that round was for the ninjas, but it can be forgotten should they win this force. Plopsky, good catch onto Crims, but it didn't stop JW. f0rest will, though. Finds his 4th frag early, now descending towards Decom. Where's that bomb? It's on the back of Twist outside. There's no chance for that bomb to go down early, but f0rest has managed to double up. Spray from flusha, keeps fnatic in it. Oh, he's going to get caught back, turn smoke in his hand. He couldn't have his pants around his ankles anymore on Counter-Strike terms.
Well, there we have
so
it.
NiP, take 2.
Indeed. They come in with 2 rifles.
Off guard, I don't think he's going to catch him on the swing though. It's flusha and Lekro. Oh, and he has.
Oof, gotta make this one clean.
This is some trigger discipline now. flusha's a moving target, and he's going to completely slip behind enemy lines. Makes the call, and looks to catch JW!
Oh, no.
Oh, no! Plopsky can make good on that. A crazy shot onto Golden. Now they can descend lower. NiP.
That no one's probing towards a bomb site. It's absolutely confirmed. NiP stick the landing, and what could have been a disastrous moment, Crims will get one consolation frag. That's pretty much all they're going to find. flusha trying to lock them in towards the secret steps at this point, but they're fine to survive the blast in that position.
They lie and wait. Force some CT aggression, and that's what flusha's delivered. Recurring theme, Henry, but I'm going to say the word again, time.
Yeah, it could be an issue here for NiP. We're getting to the 20-second mark. It's a lovely shot from JW. flusha will follow things up, and it'll be Golden in a prime position to shut down the plant. Surely he's done so. That should be the round in itself. It's going to be Lekro left in a 4 versus 1. No time on the clock, and I think he knows it at this point. Makes his way down, but he's got plenty of cash in reserve, or at least his teammates do. So they can certainly try and probe for some kills here. He has a look towards lower, realizes there's nothing available. Already put in a good shift, and it looks like they're going to be picking up the pace here as well. 5 players towards the squeaky door. In they come. The upper rush is on the cards here. Are fnatic ready?
Oh, there's so much damage early, but Crims, he's handling it, going back and forth and aids the landing, but so are his bullets. That's what they were looking for. The ninjas find a flurry of frags, puts them in good stead to get that bomb down. To contest this Golden, what is that? Quick to descend, as is JW in the vent. He can reposition quickly here. Perhaps catch one off guard. The bomb will be down. f0rest is on his guard, though, towards Mini. He knows that that's going to be the next possibility for JW, catching him on the clear, potentially. And wow.
Something remarkable in the second half. And a few more rounds here in the first. That's more like it from Crims. A double spray down. He can't get away with his life, though. Advantage towards fnatic, however. And the smoke will come through to stop any reaction play from the T side here. Golden will hold on to the ramp room. flusha have a scrappy kill towards that side. Doesn't take any damage for it. They've got a 4-on-2 lead.
Just the arm scene. Not enough for Plopsky to profit, but has a go of it. JW, however, will have his drop now, and he knows it.
Cause some financial damage if he gets even a couple of kills, but JW, with a precise shot from the sniper, will take him down eventually.
Willing to take that fight early was f0rest. Now ramp pressured, Golden falls back. He's doing his job perfectly. And they drop in perfect unison. Can they find the frag? They can. Synergy present, rifle for Twist. It's going to be a question of timing for f0rest here. If he walks out that hut at the right moment, he can support his team by cutting that rotate in half. JW, he may not be ready for this. Pistol out, yep, leaps into the sky.
Variations of that approach here. And now Plopsky with the CZ continuing to find success here. He needs to find time on the clock if possible. The bomb certainly going off at this point. Will both the CTs make their way towards Secret and get away with their lives?
We'll see what NiP can do about it. Oh, it's the jiggle and punished.
God, he'll have to fall back at this point.
Still kicking. Molotov exchange. He finds a safe space. Plopsky, however, onto flusha. Now JW still dancing around these vents, close quarters. He must be conscious that the push can come in, but still good frags from fnatic puts them within arm's reach of an important 5th round.
Yeah, a lot to do still here, though, and that's going to be a nice opening frag in the 4-on-2 situation. 40 seconds remain. Golden down to 13 points of health, and Brolan patrolling the outside area. He's got great control of the situation. Needs to nail this kill, though, which he absolutely does. Well, he said this was the must-win for fnatic, and they're certainly delivering now, setting the sniper towards the secret steps at the very start. JW, he will deliver on this promise, and it will be Brolan to finish things off there. Great round for fnatic.
But they are already distinctly favored coming into this one. Smoke, oh, he can play around that. There isn't another one either, but they still choose to commit into the spray. flusha's only going to get one. Oh, but Plopsky punished for his bloodshed.
Look towards squeaky door. 1 minute on the clock. Smoke deployed just as NiP wanted to commit.
And now Brolan should have an easy one after Plopsky looking to transfer. Twist is low, not low enough. Now the deagle from JW comes into play. Close quarters. Nade. Could have been enough to seal the deal, but it won't. And now swinging out. f0rest not precise enough. Put all on Twist.
Making his way towards the ramp. And this is where he will be taken down. He's not going to check the position. Crims will help himself to a free frag there. And indeed, it will be 9-6. fnatic give themselves enough to work with. Yeah, Pistol and JW close towards that squeaky door position. Smokes it down, looking to get himself towards the vents and sneaks past. He does manage to drop down without taking much damage at all. His teammates will follow things up with a ramp approach here. Bullets not landing, but Twist is getting awkward. He does manage to get at least one. Wasn't quite worth that considering the initial interaction, but still a 4 versus 4, but not for long. Brolan fighting back here. A lot of missed shots with these USPs as f0rest does find 2 in the back, and it's going to be Lekro who delivers there, finds the bomb now. At this stage, it's a 2 versus 2. Massive advantage for NiP with 1 minute 15 left on the clock.
This is a duel they can take together as well. Didn't need the help. Plopsky handles it. JW, though, makes a huge step. It's all about the fight. It's about the brawl. No longer the element of surprise. He's close to the bomb for retrieval, and he knows that Plopsky was last seen on ramp. Good dink. He can't convert. Picking up the bomb. Is he really going to go up heaven? He is.
Oh, my goodness. That's so wild from him. He just ignores the first player there. Yeah. He knows he's done enough to dissuade him from the play, and this could be the kill. JW is delivering here on all fronts. He's going down towards lower as well. Plopsky, 14 health. Has he read this situation? Time will tell.
In pursuit of a very important pistol round on the bomb. Oh my goodness, is he willing to hold it? 10 seconds left. I think JW is going to have to push on, and Plopsky forced off, but it's not over just yet. Rotting the clock, JW's playing this perfectly. Just drawing Plopsky's fire. He wants confirmation, he will push for it, but I think he's shaved enough time off the clock. And JW with a monstrous play for fnatic. Lekro's deagle is in play, and that's already made quite the appearance today. Smoke in response makes it awkward around Mini. And he can play around it from the box. Brolan willing to take this fight in the open. He doesn't necessarily have the support of his teammates, and a combination of Twist and Lekro enables him to find the first. Quickly traded, JW applying the pressure into the inner sight.
Whoa. Twist is looking absolutely deadly with this scout now as they find kill after kill. The force by working out for NiP. It'll be Twist to close things out there.
It does seem like nuke T-side is not something that fnatic were necessarily completely and totally ready for. Brolan, nice positioning from him, jumps straight over the head of Lekro. The Z-axis, it's unfamiliar territory. f0rest has a must-win fight for flusha, extending the lead for fnatic. They're not done yet. Now they can play around that smoke themselves. It's nice work from Crims. That's outside eliminated. Where do you go from here? Certainly not towards Twist's scope. Players possibly above him though, and he's going to catch not only that, but the bomb, expecting another. He sees the Twist! And I shout! flusha would have to be as prolific as the Beatles if he wanted a chance at this one. That's a start, but immediately traded. NiP just one round away.
But their T-set approach has been lackluster. fnatic haven't really found much at all in the first half, but they gave away a lot of rounds, and Lekr looking to finish things off here. He'll take the bomb down towards outside, but it's a quick trade. JW has been spotted by Plopsky and forced to go back towards the lobby position.
Outside taken very early on. Twist is waiting. Will not necessarily be rewarded. The second shot does, and now just 3 remain for fnatic's chances of keeping Nuke going. Oh, there's so many there. flusha has to do something rather magical. Not even going to find the first, but it's Golden and Brollan. All weight of this map on their shoulders. Only going to get the first for now. Golden paid a heavy price. But still kicking. Still able to throw bullets in the direction of Plopsky, but his weight, his watch is over. 3 remain, pushing in. It's done. NiP, we're going to overpass. Wow, it is just a bait and switch this time, though. It's Rez switched on. Gets the first, eliminates that threat from Toilets, at least towards the long side, and oh, Lekr, precise! Takes the head off Golden before he had any chance to react. Puts 3 now on this take from fnatic. That was their utility, taken away from them. Smokes have plumed, and playing around them is Twist. There's still just 2 remaining, Crims and flusha. They haven't had a single impact yet on this pistol round, and yet it's as good as over.
Yeah, really not looking good now. A consolation prize at this stage would be getting that bomb planted, but that's not even looking that likely considering there's 20 seconds remaining. flusha does find damage towards Lekr. Will have to try and convert that shot if possible, but he's got players all around him towards long as well. He's getting chipped away at, does get 1. That's maybe all he finds here. Running out of bullets, has to go for the reload on the A-bomb site here. 10 seconds remaining and out of luck.
That monster presence Twist. Oh, if he gets this right, this is going to be a very demoralizing loss of the rifle. 20 seconds, they're going to join JW up short. This could just be the CT meat grinder. Crims, though, shifts the odds in their favor. With nothing, not again. Surely, fnatic. They brought 1 rifle, but this round is worth so much more. 5 seconds to contest as Rez. But Brollan, given the rifle, given the chance.
And that 1 Krieg, they've got a lot more this time. Everyone fully equipped, flusha. Even though he's just got the UMP, it's a prime weapon for this sort of round. 3 players have our helmets. Rez, as you mentioned, with no armor whatsoever. It'll be the first frag opened up, and it should be very clean here for fnatic. I don't see a chance that Lekr really does much about this with just the CZ in hand. They'll have to save the M4 and the Scout. Really not looking good for NiP. They had the previous round locked in as much as they were concerned. And it all falls apart. The force by not working out for them. A simple play towards a B-bomb site yields 2 frags and guarantees the round. Twist will take 1 down with him, but ultimately has to save now. Still a very difficult situation, but Twist makes light work of it. AWP on that side of the map. Twist has to connect here. This spray does nothing for him. A little bit of damage inflicted towards Crims, but ultimately he comes out on top.
Plopsky, though, he did a lot with his USP. Now he's got an even louder version, but no. Not even able to fire a bullet before flusha. Clearing out this site, another presents himself. It was Lekr. Bit of a team flash, though. Will slow down flusha's advance, and he's got a good idea of where Lekr is. Has to get this right, does so. Now the round should be fnatic's. The bomb's arriving from Brollan. Just Rez and f0rest, they'll be picking up those rifles and likely. Golden gives him the fight he was hoping for. That's the early advantage. It wasn't Twist, but Rez immediately neutralized.
A few flashes remain, and Twist, remember, no armor here, so incredibly squishy. Spotted by Crims, and oh, he's gone down here. Doesn't even need the headshot. A couple of bullets in his side. He can't believe his luck. Working for his teammates, and that'll be the same story for f0rest there. Does get initial dink. HE follow-up might be enough. Doesn't quite connect. Smokes out towards Bank and towards the CT steps. Looking so good for fnatic. One of the few times they finish up towards A here. Bomb will be planted, but a frag back from Lekr, but again, traded out.
Bomb to be planted, then Brollan no longer a part of this round, and oh, catching f0rest on the spray to try and stop the plant. Exposed. Puts it all onto Plopsky. He can't even start things off. 3 in the round from Crims. That's all him.
Towards the connected position. There is a player waiting for him and completely removes him as well. He'll recover a rifle and fall back.
This rather aggressive push now towards long. Rez can hear it, but can convert it. Nearly 2. Body shots to Brollan. Crims the same, down to 47. But Twist is gonna check it. And no. What? Okay. Doesn't matter if you've got no armor if you're hitting shots like that. A quick reaction enables NiP to now be firmly in the driving seat of this round. There's only 1 more man to find. They've whittled away at them.
This will be their 3rd. fnatic still with plenty of cash. Crims will have close to 16,000 after this one. Golden will keep them in charge. Oh, another kill coming in. That removes one of the AKs. That's actually kind of a big deal.
His toe is shot at, but His heart's still beating. And now, that's a one-way in for fnatic. Golden delivers. Plopsky, he has to do more than one. He wasn't anticipating Crim, certainly not from that position. Now the site is theirs. It's Lekro. He's a sitting duck up there and chooses to drop. Makes sense. Now, though, looking to close the gap, try and find a way in. He can't stop it. They're all so low. Oh, he had a real chance there. The lowest being the planter. He could have at least slowed this round down, but this one has been ripped from him. That's another for fnatic. Storm. Now, here comes the Storm, and it's hot, it's fiery, and Brolin is the spearhead of this assault. He's got a chance on Lekro, quick headshot found. Now, already the site is theirs, and another opportunity presents itself. Plopsky, though, looking to defend. It has to be multi-kill, it can't be.
Fifth gear, but NiP will have to let this one slip by. By the looks of things, they're presenting another player. That's going to be f0rest taken down. Round confirmed here for fnatic, the B bomb site.
Speaking of Twist, he has to try and find that trade. Oh, he gets the opportunity. Instead, Golden now enabled to go pushing, and oh, just as he pulls out the nade. That's going to be Twist, making that AWP work. He's not in a great position, though, to convert this into a round win. Now f0rest is getting tested with the Desert Eagle, and now Lekro similar turf. So much pressure, just the one.
Flash is decent, but no one found in the initial play, but there it is. But an equal trade makes things incredibly difficult now for Twist. The Incendiary will buy him some time as he segregates the T players here. He has got a kit, smoke down on the bomb site here. Does he go for a full defuse? Time will tell. Fires off the first shot, doesn't connect, now jumps on the bomb, but it's not going to be enough there, Alex.
Overseeing from long, and JW is about to get up more than he bargained for. Hoping for information, gets bullets, and now Plopsky on the retreat. He won't be able to do much. Kevlar and P250 squandered quickly. Crims make sure of that. Bomb, though, not down yet. And bullet through the smoke. Oh, not far off. That's flusha. He's the one bringing the kit to the party. And now with the bomb down, it's time for a 4v4.
Very convincing move there from Plopsky. Doesn't get a kill, but he certainly pulls all the attention towards the B side of the map, and it's a quick rotation from fnatic, trying to get an access point here if they can. And it's Rez. This is a key frag. 5-7 in hand as well. Damage inflicted on both sides. Rez and Lekro down to around 50 HP. That's a very important kill from Crims, but he's painted into a corner. They're really focusing towards him now, but 2 versus 1. It's the defuse coming in. It absolutely is. f0rest can't deny this. He'll have to get the first kill, and it's not going to matter either way. The bomb's defused. A knife attempt here, and flusha. He'll be the one cashing in. Takes his total up to $5,300.
Posted up, and this is going to be a very demoralizing way to be killed by your former teammates if Twist does get caught out here.
Oh, JW, so smart. How's he done that?
In case anyone's brand new to Counter-Strike, they can't see through those walls. That X-ray is just for you and me. 3 remain, but it is the hardest hitting. 3 rifles still in play in this second round off the back of a loss. It is the state of affairs. Nice work from Lekro, though.
fnatic knew they'd be up against a buy here. That was for certain, but f0rest finds a clinical headshot towards the B bomb side. Crims feeling overwhelmed here. Will have to find the first. Takes down the bomb, buys some time, but f0rest will surely trade him out here, but no, Crims gets 2. 20 seconds remaining. They know exactly what Lekro is here. He's already been tagged down to 66 points of health, and now has to try and get a plant and 2 frags here. Molotov to try and make things uncomfortable for the CT side, but how does he even get close to this one? Taking more and more damage. One more bullet will do it, and there it is. Crims to finish things off.
JW is given more than he bargained for around that corner. Plopsky posting himself up on the spiel, and
allow for some rotations to come through. That's going to be Crims making his way back towards the A side here. Lusher alone with the FAMAS. In terms of firepower, NiP have got a lot more and the advantage now. That's much more like it from Rez.
Towards B from the toilet's vicinity. Now Twist. He's been battling with flusha this whole time. Finally finishes what took them the entire round to win that duel. Crims goes down. Okay, so NiP as their way to keep the site safe, and aggression from JW is punished. Rez does look to have inspired his teammates to start the push. He will, however, be neutralized. They can now work out exactly how this defense will be structured. They know where Brolin's coming from. Lekro responsible to stop the rotate from Connector. And it's perfect. Can he get the second? He can! NiP! Oh, they've got some staying power. He's got some stopping power.
JW the first chance, and he delivers. Bit of an off angle here towards Long, and we'll see whether he can actually get the first. And once again, he's taken down. Crims will have to deliver here and convert the frag. Maybe get 2, as flames are all around him, but decent positioning. Oh, it's great stuff here. flusha with a double spray down, and a very convincing round from fnatic there.
f0rest first to fall. Brolin is not going to be allowed to get away scar-free, but he's still got a shot. Re-smokes, enables him to maneuver, and actually he's going to play close to it. It's his best bet. The flash is good, though, in a while. Break the neck! Plopsky finally finds the first for the Ninjas in such a crucial round, but it's a common problem for the Ninjas. With 15 seconds left, the clock is their worst enemy, but so is flusha. One frag, not two, and it's a pair of frags for Lekr0 and Rez. Bomb going down, but to contest is Crims, and he's done it all for fnatic.
Right now, Alex, 5 players outside the B bomb site. It will be an execution of sorts. They have one smoke, a couple of flashes, and Molotovs at the barrels. Rez has been delivering these sort of key duels, and a double stack towards Monster here, trying to bait Crims in. Golden will get the first, holds strong in position, gets a second as well. Bomb goes down, now call for the rotations, just mowing them down one by one. It looks like fnatic have done enough here. Plopsky will answer back, but he's left in such a difficult situation. 23 HP, and we're all done. It's going to be fnatic making their way towards the semi-finals here.